Hey guys, it's David from CosplayerGoesTo, and I am here with, what are all three of your guys' names?
I'm Ray Chase.
I'm Max Mittleman.
I'm Robbie Daymond.
And, well, we are here to ask these guys some questions because they are voice actors, and as you guys know, here on this channel, we like to do cosplay, and we like to figure out how to be a good voice actor. So, first off question is, what do you guys have tips for up-and-coming voice acting people?
Tips and tricks. Here's how it goes. What you want to do is get a tub of Crisco. Step number one. Step number two.
Preheat your oven.
Preheat your oven to 350. Step four, don't light the pilot light. Leave your house for 3 to 4 days.
Step 5, insert the voice actor.
Then, once they're burned to a crisp, you can take their place.
Yeah, that's really pretty close to how it works.
I'm getting flashbacks to high school theater already.
Oh, no. Listen, there are no tips and tricks. There is no magic bullet. Everyone's path is different.
It is hard work
And I would
and grit.
It's true, and determination and a little bit of luck, but you must develop and cultivate your skills before you enter the workplace. You can develop them in the workplace, but you need to learn some acting chops, first and foremost. It might be voice actor, but actor is the most important part. Well, everyone takes a different path. Some people go to school. We all did. Some people don't and do just fine. But some form of training is wildly important. Once you get that, work your way up. If you took my path, you'd get a really bad agent, and then a slightly better agent, and then kind of a good agent, then a middling agent, then a great agent, and then the best agent in town. And it might take you 10 years to do that. And you learn as you go along, and you have fun at it, and cultivate your joy, and make sure that you like it, because it's rife with rejection and hatred.
And
Undying hate.
So it's a continuation of college, is what you're saying.
Maybe. Depends on your college experience.
Yes.
I was only privy to about half of mine. No, it's a great job. We're the luckiest people in the world to do what we do. It's fantastic, but it takes hard work to make it happen. You guys?
That's
what do
it.
you think?
That's it.
I'll take the front. If you're really interested in the as a career, there's a free website called iwanttobeavoiceactor.com made by D. Bradley Baker. No one will try to sell you some cheap PDF or anything like that. It's just information free on the internet, and he's a seasoned professional voiceover actor that goes through all of the ins and outs of what it takes to develop a home studio, get an agent, cut a demo, work, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh. We've lost Max. He's going to get some Crisco right now. Any other questions?
All right, so the next question that I have thought of is, in terms of the auditioning process, is it worth going for like smaller jobs like free voice acting for YouTube videos? Because that's the path that I've taken. I worked doing voice acting for a couple of YouTubers in terms of like impressions, and then move on to like doing more studio type auditions, or just jump straight for the big guns after you think you've practiced.
I would say outside of a few personalities, Little Currybo, Chris Nyosi, a couple of them, I would say, Prodzi, a couple, I would say there's zero connection. It's a great way to get skills and abilities, but you're not going to segue from YouTube videos into more professional stuff without doing all the same stuff that you would do otherwise. YouTube's a great, and doing free stuff, I would highly recommend doing
To
it.
build skills.
Because it builds your skills.
Gets you
It's a
practice up.
training ground. Absolutely. I think it's a great thing. But as far as professional connections, not a ton. Not a ton.
Not a ton, but if you have no idea what to do and you live outside of Los Angeles or New York, I think it's a good way to at least have your voice out there and understand what it's like to record something, and then have someone else edit and use that in something else. You sort of learn lessons about like, oh, okay, maybe I would have done this take differently. It's a good way to self-edit, which is how you end up doing your auditions when you're doing it professionally too.
And if you really hit the jackpot, you might be in a production that ends up going somewhere. There are definitely things that have been sourced from YouTube that end up going into the mainstream, and then
Team
then,
4-star.
Yeah,
for sure,
yeah, then it becomes money making.
Yeah.
Oh, Team 4-star,
Red versus
Fred,
Blue.
Annoying Orange.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
all
mentioned
sorts.
Chris Niosi or Kerbofer out there.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah,
Yeah.
of course, yeah. But they transitioned into that via a very traditional route. They moved to Los Angeles, got agents,
Yep.
like made their own contacts. That could they have done that without their YouTube portion of it? Maybe, but they probably learned a lot of skills from that.
Yeah.
So that's where I would say the value in that is. Yeah. There's definitely value to it.
All right. And what about you guys personally? What is your guys' favorite character that you've voiced for so far?
Favorite character?
Favorites.
I'd say when I was a kid, I would make up voices on Xbox Live. And my favorite characters were the ones that I did to try to fool people into thinking that I was from a different country than I'm actually from.
Wow, you're a nerd.
I do that now. Why
You're
do
a
we need
real
to-
life nerd.
Yeah.
That's great.
Transitioned perfectly into voiceover.
It did. I guess it did.
Because one of those other elite hackers on the other side of the mic was a casting director, and they gave me
Yeah.
your first jobs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Jamie Jordals.
That's my favorite casting director.
And Jamie said, "Hey kid, I know you're really a kid, so I want to make you famous." And I said, "Mr. Jordals, this is a huge honor."
And then he said, "Guess what, kid? Surprise is on you. This is my real voice."
And he taught me everything I know today.
Thanks, Jamie.
Rest in peace, Mr. Jordals.
He died. Damn, dude.
Well, I killed him. I killed him.
Killed him off.
Yeah.
He's taking the first chip right there. Got the
Yeah.
pilot light and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Ray, who's your
Crisco.
favorite?
I mean, Noctis is amazing. It's so rare that you get to voice someone. You get to voice a complete story from start to finish at different ages and play a character arc. In most video games, you just play someone who goes a grenade. So it's great to have someone where they say a lot more other sensitive, fun topics. I like Noctis a lot.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite, but one of them is Akechi from Persona 5. He's a nice, complicated bad guy with a secret. Sometimes, not to be judgmental, but sometimes video game and cartoons and stuff like that, they can be a little two-dimensional, where you know what your character's role is, and it's fun to play a character that has a secret. And is being manipulative and has multiple motivations. And you get to have a little psychotic breakdown at the end. What a gift. That's a fun character. Thanks, Jordals.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
All right. Well, that is all the questions that we
What?
have for you so far.
That's it?
Yeah.
We did
It's
it.
you did it. You survived. You didn't.
3 questions.
That.
I can come
Oh,
up with
if you have a question,
One
by all
more.
means. I did not.
I want one more bonus question.
Let's do it.
bonus question.
And then we're done. It's better be good.
Now you're putting me on the spot.
Uh-oh, that's good.
Now, I've heard of a lot of people that like to target people that are looking to get into voice acting. They like to do what's called selling dreams. Is there any, agents, quote unquote, to watch out for? The types of people to look out for that are just going to sell
Great
Yes.
last question.
Yes. JPL agency in Tallahassee, Florida is one of the best.
One of the
You
best?
should definitely submit to them.
Did I make an enemy of you just now?
No, that's fake. If JPL is an actual agency, I'm sorry.
The rule of thumb with that kind of stuff
Yes.
is the more that they advertise, the less likely they are to be useful.
Correct.
So you get as soon as you get to LA, you get these mailers, and you know the names of all these people who put their stuff out there all the time and advertise in every single pamphlet. Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Right.
The real ones are not
A
advertised.
couple
Now,
of
is moving to
other...
LA a requirement?
What?
Is moving to LA a requirement?
A requirement?
You can make a living doing it anywhere in the world, online only. But if you want to work at traditional animation or video games, yeah, you'll have to make the move to either Texas or Los
I was about to
Angeles.
say,
Or
'cause
Canada.
Funimation
Some people
doesn't
in
work.
Canada,
Yeah.
Funimation, but if you're moving to Texas thinking you're just going to bust the doors of Funimation down, you're going to be sorely
It's a long waiting
disappointed.
list, yeah.
Also, another big red flag for those kind of agencies, what's the big one? John Robert Powers, isn't that the one that comes to malls and does scouting
God.
things? If they ask you for anything up front,
Oh,
as
God,
in
yeah.
terms of money, it's almost always
Run
someone,
away.
Yeah, run away, or a subversive way of doing that, such as telling you have to get brand new $1,000 headshots
From this person.
and you can only pick someone from their list of photographers. Those people work for them and they get a commission for them. It's a way to take advantage of people. In the end, you should be getting an agent because they believe in you, and you are going to earn money for them via them taking a percentage of your earnings.
Yes.
Agents work for the actors in a sense. So they should never be asking you for any money directly or upfront. There should never be a buy-in. That's an immediate red flag. Beware. And also what Ray said, the more they advertise, it's hard to get a good agent. You gotta be skillful and have some experience. Like I said, I worked my way up.
Start with a middling but still legit agent, and then work your way up.
Yeah, you might have to get new headshots, but if they say, "Hey, I found a guy and I really like him," and they're like, "Cool, show me his work," great, awesome, go get those headshots. But if they say, "No, I gotta go to our guy," danger, Will Robinson, run away, run away. Good question. See, we did 3 legit ones and then a safety question for the kiddies.
Safety question.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Of course.
Much appreciated.